Hello, dear viewer. It has been a while, hasn't it? About 2-ish months or so. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm back. I'm not gonna say I'm back. I am just here to talk about, once again, the feelings, once again, the life updates. So, this isn't my jolly happy video. Well, I guess it is a little bit. I mean, did you see the pose I just striked? I wonder what the correct term to that is. But my amazing poses aside, I do have to have a rough talk. I guess it's not a talk with you so much, dear viewer, but with getting me feelings outside of me. It's not really intended for anyone's eyes. It's just so I can talk about it without having to talk about with the people in my life, if that makes sense. It's been rough. So I guess you need a bit of context to my lore. Um, well, about it would have had to been about it would have been like 4 years now or something along those lines. I was in grade 10 of high school, looking good, and then slowly but surely I got very obsessive, if that makes sense. I had very compulsive thoughts. If you're putting two words together, all you need is disorder, and you get bang, 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 OCD. And for me, it was very, 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 very rough. Like, I couldn't go outside without coming in for a shower. I had to wash my hands so often, and I do kind of still do that, but it's still less a degree now. And put quite bluntly, that destroyed my life, put quite bluntly. I lost my friends, I lost school because I stopped going there. I couldn't handle going to school, so I dropped out, and then I don't know, I went to therapy, and not a lot of progress was made in a lot of years until about, I want to say about 2 years ago, I started really making a turnaround on new medicine. It's like, whoa, that's great, Logan. I am so proud of you for doing that. And life was looking up. I was at a point where I could start looking for work, and I had a friend that helped me go outside. Not helped me go outside, but it gave me a reason to go outside and get amongst the community and whatnot. And I guess that brings us to where I am today. I've searched for about a year and a half, with, well, two different job agencies at this point. Haven't managed to land one. So that's rough. It feels like a lot that, why would you pay an adult wage with someone with no experience or education? Well, I have that education of grade 10, but not a basic education, I guess, by standards. Or you could pay the small little child less money than that. And I just haven't been successful with job interviews. That's been a real killer. Like, I mean, a year and a half I've been looking for work, and that's been rough. And then, at some point, 4 months ago, job agency was like, okay, so obviously this isn't working. Let's get you doing a certificate or something. So I'm at university, right? And I'm doing cert free in IT. I'm gonna be honest, don't love it. Do not enjoy it. Sure, it was free and everything, but well, sure, it is free and everything, but right now it's just like, man, I don't want to be here. I'm not kid. I did not have the passion for this that I thought I would, because I had the basic thinking of, oh, I like computers. Oh, I like games. Oh, I like IT. I was really, if you couldn't tell, I was really searching for, and you should probably know this, but what IT, information technology, oh my god. I was looking for infernal technology, internal technology along those lines. I was way off. Another big reason why I did IT is because my friend, remember that friend that got me out? My friend was doing it too, and they had done their Cert 3 and Cert 4, and I thought, oh, well, they'll be able to help me, they'll be able to get me through and whatnot. Well, not get me through, but they're a good reason why I did it. And then just, put quite bluntly, that friend isn't a part of my life anymore. And yeah, now I'm pretty much alone. I've got like one other online friend. Um, yeah, and I guess that all leads to what I wanted to say is like, I came back from the brink, it feels like. I came back and made so much progress. Came back and I did so many things I thought I could never, ever, ever do in back those couple years of really bad OCD. And now I'm thinking, what was the point? If that makes sense. I guess like I'm better in terms of OCD, but I feel like almost a specter wandering this earth, if that makes sense. Like my life is already kaput. You sealed your fate, Logan, when you didn't go to school, when you didn't, well, no, I guess I kind of did. When you stopped talking to your friends. And now it just feels like, man, I wish you could go back, or wish I could go back in time and just do things differently, which is something we all feel inevitably. But it just feels like it's over in a way, if that makes sense. Uh, it's difficult because I personally don't want to keep doing that IT thing, and that feels like a bigger waste of time. But it's the only thing that can get me a job, possibly, but it's not something I enjoy. So would I want to be working in there? I don't know, dear viewer. I don't know. I'm feeling quite encased by life, if that makes sense. And once again, a bit of a failure. Disappointed in myself, thinking what could I have been? And I don't know, there's just not a spark for me at the moment in terms of reality. You know, I feel like I've got no future. You've got no hope. You have zero hope. But I don't know. It's a difficult thing. The only thing that gets me feeling that little in the chest, in the thing that goes makes my brain flow, if that makes sense. You know what it feels like to flow. It's like doing creative things and whatnot. Like, I know the videos haven't been there, and I guess that's just because once again, the lock of being creative is I don't think I'm good enough, if that makes sense. It's not good enough to put out there. Nobody wants to see that. You know, but it's the only thing that gives me a little bit of a. That was a weird. That was a weird, weird pose to strike to express myself, but you get what I mean. So I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe writing again because I haven't written in so long, but that was really big for me back in high school. I loved whenever we had to like write stories or something like that. I'm just like wondering, and it's just a lot, dear viewer. I'm going through some times, but ultimately, what else can I do? Stick it out. I'll think about if I what to do about that IT thing. Because, you know, there's only one way in life, and then give a keyword in life, and that's to continue on moving forward. You always will be moving forward in life, if that makes sense. Very crucial in life. So there's not much I can really do. Maybe I'll try and make videos. That could be nice. I do want to show off my invention. But no. Yeah, that's about it. I guess once again this is just a internet diary in a way. I hope I am able to make something out of my life. Something positive, if that makes sense. And maybe I will. Well, no, I've got to change that mindset. You've got to focus, dear viewer. You need to have the mindset of I will do something great with my life. I will do something amazing. Nah. What can I do but trudge on? Have a good day.